Hey guys, another doing my sort reviews here, and this is another Scalextric's accessories review, and this is the Ultimate Extension, or Track Extension Pack, sorry. Now it's £40, and this came from Model Zone, and I got this, another second-hand thing, so it's not going to be 100% perfect, this review, but that doesn't really matter. The main point is just to sort of show you what's in it. So you've got a ramp in that, so a jump, 2 standard straights, 2 hairpin curves, 2 quarter-length straights, 4 side swipe borders and barriers. So the side swipes are these bits here, the chicane I call them, and you've got 4 of them in that pack. And you've got the borders and barriers, which is very helpful. So if I just unpack this box, and we'll see what's inside it. So there's all your bits. So you should have 8 of these with the appropriate bits. Now, track extensions aren't normally a thing that I'd buy. I didn't buy this. My dad managed to find someone on Gumtree selling it rather cheap. And he got this with a set for £20. This set was quite an old one. It wasn't the Starsky and Hutch one. That one was given to us, and I'll do a review on that. Maybe depending on time. It might be on Thursday. Hopefully, at least it'll be on by Thursday. And yeah, so this is the track extension. So these are the corner pieces, and they're nice and tight, and they do come in a little bit, so you have to be careful when you're racing side by side because you will crash into the other person. So there's not really much to talk about in the set except for the fact you get quite a few pieces with it. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get about 10 pieces of track with it. Then you get another 8 borders for 8 straight borders, another 8 corner borders, and then another 2 regular borders. So that's 18 borders you got there, and then you've got the ramp as well. So you've got well over 20 odd bits. You've got 30 pieces to the set. So that's a pretty decent amount of pieces that you get for £40, brand new, and you get the radius 1 borders, which is quite good, and you get the complete lot, so you've got enough for the whole corners, which is another good thing. So obviously you don't get the cars with it, because otherwise for £40 that'd be an absolute bargain. But I think as in general it's quite a bargain depending on what you get, because if you like the jump, that's £10 there, £10.50 for the jump on its own, and the side swipes you only get 2 in a pack, so you've got 4 of them there. You've got 2 pairs, which is pretty good, and you've got the barriers, the appropriate amount of barriers for all of them. So it's a pretty decent set and a pretty decent pack. So I'm going to move on to building it and showing you what it looks like when it's all built in and put onto a layout. So this is what it looks like when it's attached to the track. Now the track I've attached it to is your standard Scalextric set that you get within the £100 set, which is, the basic basic circle figure of 8 with the radius 2 loop at the top. And here we go. Here you got the cut off bit where you add the track extension. Now that's why I put it here, is because it's quite a long bit, and if I try putting it where the Scalextric, where it says to put it, which is sort of literally there, it would be going into the wall. So I've put it here. I did do a quick test. It wasn't really working that well. I'll give it a shot though, see what happens. You've got to make sure that when you do the jumps as well, that you've got a good amount of speed going into them, and that the gap isn't too massive. Because that happens, you don't quite make it, and then if I just move it over to lane 1. It's quite a good little set actually. It's just the bridge is a pain to master. And right after a corner you can't build up enough speed to do it. So I'm just going to take the bridge out. I'm going to try it. We'll do that again. See, the chicanes bring a nice feature into it, means you have to be more skilled when you're going around. Make sure you don't crash into each other. And basically, that was it really. I mean, I think it's actually quite a nice extension pack to a set, and it does bring a whole extra sort of level to the track that you get. And when you've got all this extra track, you can build your own tracks out of it, which is awesome, and which is going to be very helpful. So, because you've got your 2 extra standard straights, you've got quarter straights which I haven't put in, and you've got your tight turns at the top there, and you've also just got 2 extra pairs of chicanes and, well, side roads or whatever you want to call them. And I think that's a very, very good and very worth the £40. And again, you know, you've got a box in to put it all in, store it in, instead of separately buying it all. And I think it is actually a pretty decent little set, and the bridge as well. So I'm just going to sort of demonstrate that there. It's about the quarter straight length, and that is about the recommended. I would recommend starting at that size, trying your car. If it doesn't make it, either shorten it, or if it doesn't make it, if it overshoots, then make it longer. But always start small. Never do a big jump, because if you hit that, and the first thing that's going to hit it is your guide blade, could potentially snap it off and completely ruin your car. And that's the only thing that is slightly worrying about the set, is at the bridge, is the jump side. But apart from that, everything else is pretty cool, and it adds a whole new level to the game of crashing into one another or avoiding crashing into each other as well. So I like it, and I'm glad I've got this as a review now as well. If I find any more track extensions really cheap, I'll be tempted to look at them and possibly get them. But for now, this is going to be probably it for now, and hopefully, you know, if you like it, keep liking it and keep watching it, then I might be tempted to do more. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and please check out the 250th subscriber special. Even if you're not subscribed yet, maybe it might convince you to subscribe to me. I don't really mind, whatever. I still appreciate it if you're watching, and I appreciate it if you haven't got a YouTube channel and you're still watching. I like the views, and I appreciate everyone that I get, so thank you very much, and just keep watching.